Just as much a sassy legal drama as it is a superhero publication, the recent volume of She-Hulk has felt like Ally McBeal with big green muscles. A ton of fun, but not a lot of action. Until this issue. Let's check it out. Hola amigos, this is your local comic book mustachio. We are here today to take a look at She-Hulk, number 11, from writers Charles Soule and artist Javier Pulido. As I said in this introduction earlier, the recent run of She-Hulk from Charles Soule and Pulido hasn't had a ton of action. It has been a lot of fun, and we've seen a lot of really cool courtroom stuff. We've seen Jennifer Walters day-to-day, outside of being buddies with the Fantastic Four and the Avengers and saving the world. She often saves individuals in court cases. It has been really cool. The writer, Charles Soule, is a lawyer himself, so the depictions of all the legal stuff has been spot on. It has been wonderful, but some have said this doesn't feel like a superhero book. There isn't a ton of action. Well, your prayers have been answered. If you're one of those people and you're a fan of She-Hulk and you want to see her punch things and get into big fights with supervillains, number 11 is your issue. Coming off the big legal stuff, she goes back to the blue folder in her office. That has caused so much controversy over this series. Titania is already sitting there. The artwork we see is really fun. Kind of reminds me of Mike Allred. I hear people complaining about the eyes, that it's too cartoonish. I think it's fun. Comics can be fun sometimes. It doesn't have to be dark and grim. Let's show a little light. I should always remember the names of these colorists, but I never do. But it reminds me kind of Laura Allred. Okay, from that first page, the action jumps into full gear. And we see Titania and She-Hulk, Miss Jennifer Walters, fighting from Manhattan to Jersey to the Palisades and all over the flippin' place. It's bananas. It is fun, superhero brawl in here, ladies and gentlemen. Volcana gets involved. A lot of sassy ladies here. More big muscles. So, for an issue that has mostly been a lot of talking heads, not a ton of superhero stuff, even though superheroes are featured. We've seen a court case where Jennifer Walters has been Steve Rogers' defense attorney, the prosecution being Matt Murdock. All that has been a lot of fun, but we haven't seen a ton of good old-fashioned superhero brooding until this issue. It is great. Her whole supporting cast is there. Hellcat, Patsy, whatever. She's there. Her paralegal's there with that super cool monkey, hey. And we get to see her kick some tail. I really enjoyed this run. I think it's something really fresh and different coming out of a major publication company like Marvel or DC. A lot of the stuff we see is all the same kind of superhero stuff. And this is something really different that we haven't seen in a long time or ever. I enjoyed the previous run of She-Hulk that Dan Slott did. I really enjoyed the character recently in Matt Fraction, Mike Allred's FF. And I'm happy to see her back with another volume of her own solo series. It was a matter of time before it ended. I'm not sure if it's necessarily getting canceled or not. I do know issue 12 is the finale. So to have the second to last issue be such a fun, action-packed issue was really cool. Set up for the grand showdown of Jennifer Walters. I'm sure we'll see her adventures continue. I always like getting a kind of series that's a little different from a character who's not one of the biggest ones, like Jennifer Walters, like Hawkeye with Matt Fraction. You get these kind of fun series where the publication company kind of can let the artist and the writer and the creative team look outside of the box and go for something different, even if it's only for a short period of time. When this is collected in trades, I'm sure the first one's already out. This is a really cool series if you're into Marvel Comics. If you want to check out something different from a major publication company, I highly suggest this. Very fun issue. Javier Pulido's kind of cartoonish, almost I'll call it all reddish art is top notch. I really enjoy it. Was it perfect? No, but I'm going to give it 4 sombreros. Senors and senoritas, if you are interested in finding comic books and maybe even reading them, like She-Hulk number 11 from Marvel Comics Publication, find a local comic shop near you. Go to comicshoplocator.com, type in your zip code, see if there's one, drive on over there, and make it a pillar of your community. And if you can't find one, and you really have to, download your comics digitally. I use the Comixology app. It's very easy to use and is available for Android and iOS devices. Also, I suggest checking out your local library. Knowledge is power, and sometimes they have some cool stuff. Have a very happy New Year's. This week I will be reviewing whatever I want. I've had a very hectic month with the holidays and a whole bunch of other stuff going on at home, and I missed out on a lot of really good books. So even if things didn't come out this week or last week, I may be reviewing things from 2 weeks ago, from 3 weeks ago. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it because I feel like it, and it's my channel, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'll do some best of 2014 year-end roundup videos for all forms of media, not just comic books, because I like movies and TV and novels and all sorts of really cool stuff, even music. Let's check that out. So that'll be coming to you. And remember, if you can't do great things, do some small things in a great way, like grow a mustache. Adios, brochachos. I love you all.